What a game! Barça pulls out a thrilling victory over Atletico Madrid. Final score 1-0. Our backs were against the wall. We had a must-win situation. The pressure was on, and we came through. Let's go. Now, coming into this game, of the two coaches, definitely Xavi was under a lot more pressure. Atletico Madrid came in flying high, clicking on all cylinders, and Xavi and his Barça really were struggling much of the way, having a lot of trouble scoring goals. And of course, coming off a huge victory against Porto. And honestly, if we lost this match against Atletico Madrid because of where we were on the table, we could be 7 points behind Real Madrid from top of the table. 7 points, that's a lot to make up if we had lost this match. So the pressure cooker was on. Xavi's lineup, how he started the match. He pretty much started the same lineup as he did against Porto. On the front three, you had Joao Felix on the left, Robert Lewandowski, of course, as the center forward, Rafinha starting on the right wing. In the middle, in midfield, we had Pedri, Frankie de Jong, and Gundogan. And on the left back, we had Joao Felix, just like the Porto match, as the left back. We had Inigo Martinez, who was actually injured during the warm-up, so Christensen had to come in and start the game. And then we have Araujo, and then Koundé, who started at the right back, and Inaki Peña filling in for Ter Stegen. Now, the game started really on a high note. Within the first couple of minutes of the game, we had a big chance, and Rafinha really had a clear chance to put us up 1-0. 2 minutes into the match, and he bottled it. He didn't even hit the target. He kind of scuffed the shot, and he kind of rolled wide on the far end of the post. I couldn't believe it. We really should have been up 1-0. Soon after that, Lewandowski had gotten several chances. I mean, within the first 15 minutes, he had 3 or 4 really good chances to put us up. And I was saying, what is going on? You know, Lewandowski, you got to put at least a couple of those into the net. Is this one of those nights where we fail to score and then Atletico Madrid gets one chance and they score, they go up 1-0, and that's how the game ends? Well, not really. And the moment came late in the first half when on a counter-attack, Rafinha got the ball. He dribbled it through the midfield and he passed the ball to Joao Felix, and Joao Felix made a good run to the box and he chipped it over Oblak's head, and we were up 1-0. It was a fantastic goal. It was really a nice goal to put us up finally 1-0, and we really deserved to be on the lead. We really deserved to score more goals. I really thought we should have ended the first half with 3 or 4-0. So Joao Felix did a good celebration right in front of the Atletico Madrid fan base, and of course the Atletico Madrid fans and the dressing room and the players were not happy with it based on the reports we got in post-match. And Simeone had a tactic of what they tried to badger, to try to irritate Joao Felix. It actually kind of backfired. You know, you can see on this conversation here, Jimenez to Joao Felix, he's saying, do you want to fight or what? You know, they're trying to instigate him and try to rattle him, but I really don't think that worked. Joao Felix showed up to play. He had quality tonight. He was probably our best player, in my opinion. He tracked back to defend. He was in the midfield. And, of course, he showed his quality in the attack as he scored the goal. He could have really scored a couple of goals. Let's talk about the midfield. Frankie, Gundogan, Pedri. Oh, my God, they were flawless. At times, I thought I was watching Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets. But really, we controlled the midfield the whole night. Really, probably good 80 minutes of the game. You know, Atletico Madrid could not get control of the midfield. We would get the ball back fairly quickly, and we would pass, we would do tiki-taka. It was really a top-class performance by Gundogan and Frankie de Jong and Pedri. Together, the three of them created magic tonight in the midfield. For much of the 75-80 minutes, we controlled the game, and then, of course, you knew Atletico Madrid would react, and they would, and they did. They started to put pressure on us. They started to create a lot of opportunities, and they took control of the game a little bit. and they started to threat late in the game. And of course, Griezmann had a couple of chances. And what about Araujo? Araujo was an outstanding. He is the best defender. I've said it before. He is the best defender on earth. He saved us a couple of times with his slide tackle. How about Inaki Peña? He made some saves toward the end of the game to preserve the 1-0 lead. We really have a good backup goalkeeper. And if Ter Stegen is not careful enough, if he doesn't perform well, Inaki might take his job. He might be the future of our future goalkeeper of Barcelona. And the save he made on Memphis Depay's free kick here, you can see a leaping, jumping save on the corner. An outstanding, unbelievable save. It's a game-saving save on the free kick by Memphis Depay. Outstanding, unbelievable. At the end of the day, we pulled out a victory. It was a nail-biter, but against a very tough opponent, certainly good enough to win La Liga. We held our own. We controlled the game, and really, we deserved to win. I mean, if Lewandowski could have cashed in some of the opportunities, the first half could have ended like 3 or 4-0. I mean, the game would have been over. Really, the reason it was 1-0 is because we missed so many chances. I'll get to that in a minute. But really, at the end of the day, the bottom line is we pulled out a victory. We are still only 4 points behind top of the table. We just got to hang close until Vitor Roque comes in January. I always talk about the good, bad, and the ugly at the end of each video. Now let's talk about the good. The good was the overall team performance. The overall team performance from the back line to the midfield to attack. I know we scored on 1 goal, but the overall performance was really good. Let's look at the bad. Now, I really don't know what's happening with Lewandowski. He just doesn't look the same. I mean, yes, he's not terrible, but he is missing so many chances. I mean, goals that he would have scored with his eyes closed in the past, he's having trouble putting them even on target. So let me know what you think. Put your comments below, and if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. I appreciate it. Until next time, take care.